Hello. Don't forget to like and subscribe before starting the video. Who is Dwight D. Eisenhower? Dwight D. Eisenhower was the 34th President of the United States, serving from 1953 to 1961. He was a highly decorated military commander and strategist, who rose to prominence during World War II. In addition to his military achievements, Eisenhower was also a skilled politician who worked tirelessly to improve the country's economy, education, and civil rights. Eisenhower was born in Texas in 1890 and raised in Kansas. He attended the United States Military Academy at West Point and graduated in 1915. During World War I, Eisenhower served as a staff officer in the Army, and in the interwar years, he continued to climb the ranks, gaining experience as an instructor at the Army's Command and General Staff School and as a military advisor to the Philippine government. During World War II, Eisenhower was appointed as the Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe, and he played a pivotal role in the planning and execution of the D-Day invasion of Normandy, which helped to turn the tide of the war in the Allies' favor. After the war, Eisenhower served as the Army's Chief of Staff before retiring from the military in 1952. In 1952, Eisenhower was persuaded to run for president, and he won a landslide victory over Democrat Adlai Stevenson. During his 2 terms in office, Eisenhower worked to improve the country's infrastructure, expand access to education, and promote civil rights. He also played a key role in maintaining peace during the Cold War, using diplomacy and deterrence to prevent the escalation of tensions with the Soviet Union. Overall, Dwight D. Eisenhower was a leader who excelled both in military and political spheres, and his contributions to the country continue to be felt to this day. Dwight D. Eisenhower was born on October 14, 1890, in Denison, Texas. He was the third of 7 sons born to David and Ida Eisenhower. His family moved to Abilene, Kansas, when he was a year old, and it was here that he spent most of his childhood. Overall, Eisenhower's early life and military career laid the foundation for his later achievements in politics and beyond. His leadership qualities, strategic thinking, and commitment to service helped him rise through the ranks and become one of the most respected figures of the 20th century. As the Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe during World War II, Dwight D. Eisenhower was responsible for leading the largest invasion force in history and achieving victory against Nazi Germany. Eisenhower's strategic planning and leadership were crucial in the success of the Normandy invasion, also known as D-Day, which took place on June 6, 1944. He oversaw the planning of the operation, which involved the coordinated land, sea, and air invasion of the Normandy coast in France. Despite the complexity of the mission and the challenges posed by the weather and the German defenses, Eisenhower's planning and leadership were instrumental in the success of the operation, which resulted in the liberation of France and a major setback for the Axis powers. Overall, Eisenhower's contributions to the Allied victory in Europe were immense. His leadership during the Normandy invasion and other important battles helped to turn the tide of the war and set the stage for the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. His strategic thinking, calm demeanor, and commitment to service continue to inspire military leaders to this day. Dwight D. Eisenhower served as the 34th President of the United States from 1953 to 1961. During his presidency, he implemented a number of policies aimed at improving the economy, education, and civil rights, as well as maintaining peace during the Cold War. On the domestic front, Eisenhower pursued a conservative economic policy that emphasized balanced budgets, low inflation, and limited government intervention in the economy. He also championed education reform, signing the National Defense Education Act into law in 1958, which provided federal funding for science, math, and foreign language education in schools and universities. Eisenhower also took steps to advance civil rights, although his efforts were often limited by opposition from Congress and Southern states. He appointed Earl Warren as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, who presided over several landmark civil rights cases, including Brown v. Board of Education, which declared segregation in public schools unconstitutional. Eisenhower also signed the Civil Rights Act of 1957, which was the first federal law to address voting rights since the Reconstruction era. On the foreign policy front, Eisenhower's presidency was dominated by the Cold War, the global conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union. Eisenhower pursued a policy of containment, which sought to prevent the spread of communism and limit Soviet influence around the world. Eisenhower also played a key role in maintaining peace during the Cold War. He initiated a number of arms control agreements with the Soviet Union, including the Open Skies Treaty and the Limited Test Ban Treaty. He also authorized the creation of the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, and oversaw a number of covert operations aimed at containing the spread of communism. Perhaps Eisenhower's most notable achievement in foreign policy was his handling of the Suez Crisis in 1956. When Britain, France, and Israel launched a military campaign against Egypt, Eisenhower intervened to demand an end to the conflict, using the threat of economic sanctions to force the three countries to withdraw their forces. Overall, Eisenhower's presidency was marked by his efforts to promote economic growth, education, and civil rights, while also maintaining peace during the Cold War. His legacy as a leader who valued stability, compromise, and bipartisanship continues to influence American politics to this day. Dwight D. Eisenhower left a lasting legacy in American society and politics, as well as in the military and national defense. One of Eisenhower's greatest contributions was his leadership during World War II, where he demonstrated his strategic thinking, calm demeanor, and ability to inspire his troops. His success in Europe as the supreme commander of Allied forces earned him widespread respect and admiration, and his leadership during the war continues to inspire military leaders to this day. In addition to his military career, Eisenhower also served as a two-term president of the United States, during which he championed conservative economic policies, education reform, and civil rights. He also maintained peace during the Cold War through his policies of containment and arms control, while also intervening to prevent conflicts like the Suez Crisis. Eisenhower's influence on American politics and society continues to this day. He is often credited with establishing the modern Republican Party, which emphasizes fiscal conservatism and a strong national defense. He is also remembered for his commitment to bipartisanship and his ability to work with leaders from both parties to achieve important goals. In the military and national defense, Eisenhower's legacy is also significant. He oversaw the creation of the Department of Defense and the Joint Chiefs of Staff, which helped to streamline the military and improve coordination between different branches. He also authorized a number of important military initiatives, including the development of the U-2 spy plane and the creation of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA. Overall, Eisenhower's leadership qualities and contributions to American society and politics continue to inspire future generations. His commitment to service, stability, and bipartisanship is a model for leaders of all kinds, and his legacy as a great military commander and statesman will be remembered for generations to come. In conclusion, this video has provided an overview of Dwight D. Eisenhower's life and contributions to the United States. We discussed his background and military career, including his leadership during World War II as the Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe. We also examined his presidency and his efforts to improve the economy, education, and civil rights, as well as his foreign policy achievements during the Cold War. Eisenhower left a lasting legacy in American society and politics, as well as in the military and national defense. His leadership qualities, including his strategic thinking, calm demeanor, and ability to inspire, continue to inspire future generations. We encourage viewers to learn more about Dwight D. Eisenhower and his contributions to the country. By studying his life and leadership, we can gain valuable insights into the challenges of the past and the present, and find inspiration to tackle the challenges of the future. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it informative, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future.